Because the start curves are actually NURBS curves, you can utilize the NURBS commands such as bend and curl. And those commands have been duplicated into the NHAIR menu structure. So that's what I'm going to demonstrate here, is using the bend command to bend these curves. We are looking at the start curves currently. What we want to do is select all the curves that we want to adjust. And I can go ahead and select the stroke and then convert that selection to the start curves. So go to the NHAIR menu, convert selection to start curves. It takes a minute to think about it, but now all the start curves are selected and I can hide the strokes. And I don't want to bend all of these. I just want to bend the ones at the top. So I'm going to unselect everything below the top of the head, holding down Control, drag a rectangle, and I've only selected those top hair curves. And just so that I don't lose that selection, I'll go ahead and store it as a selection set. Go to Create Sets, Quick Select Set, and I'll call that Top Start Curves Set, so that in case I lose that selection, I can always go back. And now I'll run the NURBS Bend Curve command, and I can access that from the NHAIR menu. NHAIR, Modify Curves, Bend. I just took the default value, which was 0.2. And as you can see, some of the hairs curved in one direction and some curved in the other direction. And that's because I used the inclination and polar attributes to cause them to move in different directions. So in order to get this so that it looks symmetrical, I'll need to run two different commands. I'll need to run that bend command twice with different values. You can't actually unbend. This is a destructive act. So even though there are some commands in here such as straighten, they don't actually really work. I mean, you can try it. You can go into the option box and turn straightness up, beyond 1 and hit apply and hope that it goes back to straight. But as you can see, it doesn't. So just be aware that all of those commands are destructive and you cannot really reverse the command. So the only thing you can do is use undo. So I'll hit the Z key a bunch of times. And now I'm back to no bending. And I just need to run that command twice, once on the right side and once on the left side of the character's head. So I'll deselect all the curves on the character's left side, which is screen right here. Hold down Control and drag a rectangle around that. And then run the bend command, NHAIR, modify curves, bend. And this time I'll go into the option just so you can see that the bend amount is at 0.2 at the default. Go ahead and bend that, and that's fine. And then for the other side, I want to reselect all those curves using my selection set. Edit, Quick Select Sets, Top Start Curve Set. And then I want to unselect these on the character's right side, which is screen left. Hold down Control and drag a rectangle to deselect all of those curves. And then go back into the NHAIR, Modify Curves, Bend options, and just set that to -2 instead of +2. Click Bend. And now they're both bending in the same direction. All right, so that's all there is to that. And of course, we can turn our strokes back on and play the simulation, see what that looks like. And you can see here now, since we have Start Curve Attract enabled, the hair is conforming to those bent curves. Very cool.